Alright, here we go. We have a first game of Reflex being played, and I'll be casting it. These are very bad players, don't worry about that. And it's a 1v1, and they do it on a map. So this is perfect. We'll be following Aprocida as he fires the first couple of rockets. I am at a LAN, so sound in the background is normal. And I'm actually casting this without having any sound of my own, because my setup's a little bit fucked, but I'm hoping it's recording. I do hope it's recording. Anyway, we have a nice little battle, and that's something... Oh, that was an achievement somewhere. So, this is going to be really exciting to see. We've got... usually, I think the use of the rockets is going to be the only thing, really. Because other weapons, they are passé, of course. Gamers these days don't really crave the variety that these games provide. And of course, Reflex being one of the more hardcore games out there doesn't matter to them in the slightest either, because there is of course a tremendous skill ceiling in terms of movement, but we are just going to see hopping around, aren't we? Oh, we did pick up a thing there, so I did explain a little bit to these guys that pickups are quite important. They are very important in Reflex, more than they are in Quake, I think, in terms of the well, the general damage reduction and everything. They do scale quite quickly, especially in red armor. So currently not really sure where the opponent is, and trying to look for him. So we have 3 minutes on the clock. That's actually quite quick. I've done the standard settings. I haven't really changed anything because things have changed in terms of builds, but there we are. Still not quite sure where his opponent is. There he is! Saw him right off and managed to miss every single rocket. That's very nicely indeed. He does have every weapon. Oh no! Oh, there we go. We've got the ion cannon, the lightning gun for other... No, there's the rocket again. That's alright. I mean, the thought was there. He does have every weapon at this point, I think. He's getting achievements, all kinds. Oh, look at that. There's the ion. At least a couple of 6s worth of damage there. There we go, that's some nice leading. Wow, alright, we've got first blood and straight... Oh, unfortunate spawn there. But, okay, there we go. He does get that second frag right up there, so +2. I'm not using a spectating HUD because all of this is pretty bare bones in terms of setup. But hey, we're playing the game. I'm actually hosting these on my computer, the dedicated servers, of which there are 8, and probably 1 will be used. Oh, okay, that's a good jump towards the Mega there. Again, not quite sure where everyone is. I'm just gonna switch real quick to the other player, see what kind of life he's leading. Nice little combat there, Mo 6. I did not introduce the players, by the way. There you go, there they are. Doesn't matter. Everyone's having fun except the caster. But, oh, that was a nice little juke there, right into the lava. I'm not sure what the tactical value of that was, but sure, that did happen. 8 seconds. I did put the item timers on, so they do have perfect timing, because, well, there you go, death by, yeah, -3 at this point, so it did kill himself quite a few times already. But yeah, no, that's overall score, isn't it? It's 2 to -1. There we go, so it's his -3. Alright, so anyway, we do have the timers on, like I said, because otherwise it would be a little bit too unfair. Give the newbies a little bit more advantage, and the guys who know what timings are, well, they are getting an advantage as well, so it kind of bottoms out, but at least they have an indicator that those things that are counting down, that was a good shot. Maybe another one. The Bolt, of course, quite favored to people who think Counter-Strike's a good game. But, there we go, we've got very short rounds, but it's a best of 3 right off, so I should have changed that, but I'm not really bothered because I think that's plenty of time. Anyway, the timers are there, so they know it's important to pick those things up or maybe focus on them a little bit. But, alright, we've got 25 on the clock and 3 to -1. I'm afraid that first map might be going to 4 to -1. Might be going to Aprocida here. You can see everyone's a Belgian, so that's the goal too. I am currently casting, but don't worry, there's 10 seconds on the clock, so there we go. And I have questions that I need to answer, so There we go. 3, 2, 1. Almost there. 4 to -1. And the Procedure takes game 1.